He'd be like, well, go to the principal's office, and I'd go, and my mom would be there, and I'd be suspended. My first boyfriend or girlfriend, I had both. That's probably why like I'm a freaking psycho now. Like my first heartbreak. My first sexual experience. First tattoo. Let me show you.
Yeah, run that back turbo. Choppers on deck, everything is on demand. You wanna check, first you gotta have a plan.
What is poppin', Tonia? What's going on, guys? What is the freaking deal? Welcome to my channel. If you are new here, I am Danny. Nice to meet you. Or Danielle, or whatever you want to call me. Tamika, you might know me by the name too. So thank you for checking out this video. I am actually here doing a collab with my girl, Shayla. Love her so much. I'm doing a collab with her. If you guys don't follow her two channels, they're right here. Okay? Yes. Check out her videos. She is actually the one who got your girl to do this collab. So please go over, show her some love, because if you don't, how dare you? Okay? So this is a first tag. A first. We have a whole bunch of questions that we're going to go through. We're going to learn a little bit about who I am and what has happened. Okay? Number one. First app you check when you wake up in the morning. Instagram. Yeah, and then it's followed by YouTube. But very first one, IG. If y'all don't follow my IG, you need to, okay? Go ahead and, again, what is the holdup? You can find me right there. First broken bone. I broke my arm. I was a little girl. I kept jumping on and off of the porch, and my grandma was like doing yard work, and I think I was probably like three or four, and I kept going. We had this high porch. I kept going up, jumping down, going around, up, jumping down. She was like, girl, you're gonna hurt yourself. No, I'm not. Did that last jump, fell right on my arm. Next thing I know, I'm in a truck. Y'all know, like the doom 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 doom. Yeah, so I was in the middle of the truck. My grandmother and my grandfather, old timey. Yeah, that's literally what I remember. I was only 3 years old, so yeah. Went to the hospital and my mom freaked. First foreign country you've ever visited?
Actually, never have.
First Instagram, Twitter, or Facebook post? I don't know what this is asking me. Is it asking me like, what was my post? I don't know. I couldn't even tell you. Instagram, it was for the channel. Something to do with the channel. I don't have a Twitter. And Facebook, yeah, I don't even know. I've had Facebook for like 10 years, so there's no telling. Hopefully I answered that right. If I didn't, oh well. First makeup item. A tube of, no, actually eyeliner. I can't even say lipstick, because my mother used to always ask me why I don't wear lipstick, and I never got into it, okay? Never. Eyeliner. You can do so much with eyeliner. And I used to draw like little fake moles on my face and like all little stupid stuff when I was a kid. So yeah, whatever. First plane ride you ever went on. Brooklyn was 3 months old, and we went to Tennessee to go see my sister. I've never flown anywhere else in my life, so yeah. First time I ever got into trouble at home and school. At home. I don't know, like at home, me and my siblings would always fight. Like we would nitpick, and my mom would put us like standing in the same shirt together or make us fight each other if we were picking on each other. So that's literally what I'd get in trouble for at home. At school, what did I get in trouble for at school? Walking out of class. I was that kid, like if I had to go to the bathroom, I had to go to the bathroom and I was gone. Like you weren't gonna hold me up. And especially if the teacher was like, no, well, I'm gonna go. And then when I would come back to class, he'd be like, well, go to the principal's office. And I'd go and my mom would be there and I'd be suspended. So it is what it is. First time you were allowed to put on makeup. My mom allowed us to do makeup in high school, so like 9th grade, but again, I was a tomboy and I didn't really care about any of that stuff. Still don't. First YouTuber you subscribe to. Gosh. First YouTuber. Now, this was so long ago, but actually there's a, the Jess Fam girl. I actually started watching her when she had 100 subscribers. Me and her just started our journey at the same time, and she continued on with her vlogs and I didn't. I had a channel called Little Baby Brooklyn, and me and her used to go back and forth all the time, and this was before she even had her Lilia, her very first child. So, and now she has 1 million subscribers, so congratulations, girl. That's what freaking staying consistent gets you. I love it. Top my hat off to you, girl. So yeah, she was the very first subscriber and I still follow her to this day. My first boyfriend or girlfriend. I had both. So my first like boyfriend was like in 5th grade or whatever. It wasn't anything serious, you know what I mean? What's up, Jeffrey? Like I still remember his name and everything. It wasn't anything serious, a little crush, you know what I mean? Like your kids, you're in 5th grade, little peck here, whatever. End of the day. Girlfriend, I was 16. I was in a pretty deep relationship with this girl for a good 5 years. And we even got engaged. She proposed to me in front of my mom and my auntie on my birthday and stuff. And yeah, so there's a video up of me and my lesbian days and stuff like that. So if you guys are interested in that, you go and, you know, check that out on your own. But yeah, I'm not going to talk too much about it. My first car. My very first car was a freaking Infiniti. I had an Infiniti and it was green. It was like a not like a bright green, but like a dark olive type green color. And yeah, and then my ex-husband bought it off of me and he still has the car. So yeah. My first celebrity crush, oh my god, Silk the Shocker. Silk the Shocker and Puff Daddy. Oh my god, I used to kiss these posters going to bed every single night. Like, yeah, I don't even understand. Over my bed, honey, every night. I didn't miss those lips. My first cooking experience. Oh, never ate eggs ever in my life growing up. I hated eggs. Never, never, ever, ever. But I could cook them. I could throw down on some eggs, not even tasting them. Seasoned to perfection, honey. So that was like one of the very first things that I learned how to cook. My first crush. It's probably like the Jeffrey kid. I don't know. It has to be the Jeffrey kid. First crush back in the day, like, yeah, you're in school and, you know, it is, yeah. My first ever boyfriend. Why are they asking me this? Didn't we go through this? My first ever cell phone. Oh, God. So back in the day, like when the beepers were out and stuff like that, like I had a beeper before I had a cell phone. And I think I had like one of those Sprint Motorola flip phones. Like you had to call after 9 p.m. to like get the free time and stuff like that. Yeah, that was the very first phone that I had. My first ever date. Gosh, where did I go on a date? On a date, I'm so old. I was dating this guy when I was like 15 years old, and he was in high school with me, and very first time was like on Valentine's Day when he picked me up and showed up to my house with this teddy bear and some freaking balloons and stuff, and he took me to the mall and we went to the movies, and there was like Applebee's in the actual mall, so we went there to eat first. So yeah, very simple, typical. First ever girlfriend. They're gonna make me talk about it anyway. My first girlfriend, like, are they talking about like a girlfriend, like your friend, or like a girlfriend?
Come on.
Girlfriend was when I was 16 years old. And like I said, we were together for 5 years and she cheated and end of the story. I left. My first ever kiss. I was only 10 years old and me and Donnie kissed for the very first time on the lips, and he was my first kiss. Yeah, it was a family friend, and his siblings used to come over to my house and we would all chill together, and he had 2 siblings that liked my 2 siblings, and we kind of just like, yeah, that was it though. Nothing more. My first fear of being kidnapped. That's probably why, like, I'm a freaking psycho now. Like, always checking things in my house, making sure that nobody's gonna, like, come and, yeah, that's pretty much what it is, though. Like, just first fear. Once you learn about the real world, that's what it is. That's always been for me. It's like protection, knowing your surroundings, being aware. Still to this day, you know, you gotta keep looking, gotta be on it, man. I tell my kids that all the time. My first friend in college, I didn't stay long enough to make friends. My first heartbreak. The girl, she broke my heart. Yeah, she was my very first heartbreak, as like, yeah, like not being able to eat, get out of bed kind of feeling and stuff. Yeah, definitely I would say that relationship. My first internet activity, man, I'm just gonna be real with you. When internet first came out as a kid and stuff like that, and people was, you know, I was a baby. I was probably, I think I was in 9th grade, like 14 and stuff. So it wasn't good things that, you know, we were looking at online. I can't say like exactly what it was, but it's, you know, kids are curious. So this is when AOL and the dial-up and all of the other stuff was popping and stuff. Kids, if y'all don't know what I'm talking about, yeah, you're too young to be watching this video. Like just yeah, speed it on up. My very first job was at KFC. I used to run a daycare, and the daycare was in my home, but actually working somewhere. I was 14 years old and I worked at KFC, and then I worked there for a year while I was going to 9th grade. My first language, English. It still is. My first love, oh gosh, it was the girl. Like, that was my first serious relationship. Yeah, what's up? Shout out to you. My first pet, hamsters. I always had hamsters. I had 22 hamsters at one time at the age of 8. So from 8 up until, hell, my kids, hamsters. My first piercing, and when did I get it? I got my ears pierced, I think when I was 12 years old for my birthday. And then I went back and got another hole done. I was just telling Daddy last night that I want to get some other piercings in other private places, so that's going to happen very soon, because, you know, I'm feeling real adventurous. I need to be like, I'm just going to live my best life. I'm going to try to do what I want to do instead of trying to please other people. So yes, that's what I'm going to do. And if I want to pierce every part of my body, I will. My first sexual experience. It happened. Oh my God. Yeah, I was a teenager, and we were 2 consenting teenagers, and we went ahead and just, you know what I'm saying. I tried to wait as long as I could. My mother always used to tell me all the time, if you're gonna have to, like, if you're gonna wait, whatever, wait. But for you guys that don't know, I was raped when I was 13 years old. There's a video of that. So if you want to know more about that story, you'd have to check it out. But yeah, the one where I was actually like there for, like, yeah, that I wanted to be involved in. Yeah. Let's move on here. My first swear word. It's still my favorite one. Why you acting like a bia? And the F-bomb. Like, I say those 2 words probably more than I should. And yeah, I'm no little Miss Angel over here. I can't, like, I'm not even gonna front for you. What you see is what you get. First tattoo. Let me show you. First tattoo. Can y'all see that? Player. Playboy bunny. Yes. So, yes. I love the bunny. As you can see, look. Love the bunny. So yes, that was my very first tattoo. My first thought today. My first thought today. When can I go back to sleep? My first time on a ship was, I went on a cruise ship for 7 days. No, 7 nights, 8 days. And it was really awesome until like the third, fourth night where I started missing Makai. And he was my only kid at the time. And I haven't been back on one since. And I've been trying to get back on one. So yeah, maybe one day soon. But it was awesome. It was really great. My first toy. Yeah, I can't tell you what my first toy was. I'm sure I had toys like before I was 3 months. Can't tell you what they were though. What I remember, it's not like they asked the favorite toy, my first toy. We're gonna keep it pushing. My first tweet, I don't tweet. So if you see an account by me, it's not me. My first YouTube video, introduction, I think I was pregnant. On this channel anyway. It was a pregnant video of after I lost my mom. I was sitting in the car and I was just like, I'm breaking down. I don't know what to do. And yeah, now we're here. My online profile picture. If you see me look like this, just keep, I'm going to read the next question. The first book I remember reading, the little caterpillar book that turns into a butterfly. Like, I don't. Y'all, the first book, okay, is going to be like a kitty book. Like, come on. I'm just saying, like, that's what I remember reading. The first concert I ever attended. Don't laugh. Jessica Simpson. The first movie I remember seeing. So many come to mind. I don't know how to answer that. Yeah, I don't. My first time on a train, I haven't been on one. Besides the ones in like the MARTA station, you know what I mean? Like back in the day when we first moved to Atlanta, we had to bus it around and take the train everywhere. And that was the first time. And I was like 11. The first person I talked to today, Jamal. We lay right next to each other, so hi. The first person you text when something exciting happens. Jamal. It used to be my mommy, but it's Jamal now. The first text I sent today, I had to reply, and it was Jamal. He sent me a text and I had to reply back. So that was the first text. DMs and messages, a whole nother story, honey. Get more of those in text messages. The first thing I do when I get home. The very first thing I do when I get home is strip. I take my clothes off and I get comfortable. I hate wearing clothes. The first thing I do every morning, the very first thing I do every morning is exercise. I get out of bed once I get my kids ready for school. I get Makai, then I get Malik up, and then I work out, and then I get the other two up. First wedding I attended. The very first wedding I attended was my cousin Crystal's, and this was like back 15 years ago. When did you go to your first party? I went to my very first party when I was a teenager, when I was about 17 years old. I went to like an adult party and really found out how things really was. When did you have your first sleepover? I was probably not even 10 years old. It was like around 8 and 9, like we had a really close community in this apartment complex we lived in, and we used to have parties and like little things like that all the time. So I was around like 8 years old, 8, 9. First time I got a speeding ticket, oh my God, I was in Virginia. The ticket cost me like over $200, and I got the speeding ticket because I was speeding. I deserved it. I don't know what to tell you. It was the only speeding ticket I've ever gotten in my entire life. So I learned my lesson, and I do not like giving people my money. So I slow my butt down now. Well, I just don't get caught now. First time I got into a fist fight. Never had to get into a fist fight. Yeah. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I am going to tag and I hope that you guys do this first tag video. This is pretty awesome, and I hope that you guys like some of these answers. Some of these questions were kind of like over and over and over for absolutely no reason. So yeah, but other than that, I really enjoyed like sitting down and spending a little bit of time with you guys. So let me know what you think, and if you did not see your name tagged, please feel free to do this video anyway, okay? It's just people that I'm thinking of offhand. I have a lot of people that I support, and unfortunately I wish I can tag every single person, but I can't. So I can actually, but like I mean on the screen. So there's your invite. Every single one of you guys are included in this. So if you did not see your name, please go ahead and do the first tag anyway. But thanks for checking me out, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Oh, please go over and check out Shiloh's video. Don't forget what I said.
Yeah.
See you tomorrow.